Certainly, here is the text without any symbols or non-letter characters. Life Mastery Plan. Step 1. Acknowledging and analyzing the problem. Goal. Build self-awareness as the foundation for change and accurately identify weaknesses. Acknowledging the problem. Why is it important? Acknowledging the problem is the first step toward change, because without recognizing weaknesses or negative behaviors it becomes impossible to work on improving them. How to do it? Take time to reflect on your life and daily behaviors. Sit in a quiet place without distractions and focus on your actions and relationships. Ask yourself direct questions such as: what behaviors make me feel less valuable? Am I satisfied with how I treat others? What makes me feel dissatisfied with myself? Identifying negative behaviors. Goal. Understand the specific details that hinder your personal development. Write a list of behaviors you consider trivial or unproductive. Example: spending too much time on social media without purpose, avoiding responsibility and relying on others, criticizing others instead of self-improvement. Seek input from close ones. If you can't identify your behaviors yourself, ask them: what behaviors do you think are holding me back? Analyzing the impact of these behaviors. Why? Understanding the impact of your actions gives you a strong motivation to change. How? Think about how these behaviors affect your personal and social life. Do they make you appear irresponsible to others? Do they make you lose self-respect? Ask yourself: how would my life be if I replaced these behaviors with positive ones? Setting personal goals. Why? Working without clear goals makes change random and ineffective. How? Define exactly what you want to achieve through change. Examples: becoming a respected and influential person, gaining self-confidence to face challenges. Make these goals realistic and measurable. Writing a preliminary plan. Use a notebook or app to jot down behaviors you want to eliminate, goals you want to achieve, reasons that motivated you to change. Practical example of applying Step 1. Problem: spending most of my time browsing social media without purpose. Impact: reduces my productivity and makes me feel empty. Goal: reduce social media usage to 1 hour daily and use the remaining time to learn a new skill. Plan: set a daily alarm to remind me when I exceed the allotted time. Choose a book or training course to work on daily for an hour. Step 2. Building self-confidence. Goal: build a strong foundation for your personality through self-confidence as it reflects on all your decisions and behaviors. Discovering your strengths. Why? Knowing what you excel at and what makes you unique enhances your sense of self-worth. How? Write a list of things you are good at or enjoy doing. Example: writing, organizing, public speaking, or specific skills at work. Ask close ones, family or friends to tell you what they find unique about you. Practicing positive self-talk. Why? The way you talk to yourself directly affects your self-perception. How? Avoid negative statements like "I am a failure" or "I can't." Replace them with positive affirmations like "I am capable of change every day. I improve." Stand in front of a mirror daily and repeat these affirmations aloud. Focusing on small achievements. Why? Small achievements give you a sense of success which fuels self-confidence. How? Set small daily or weekly goals. Examples: reading pages of a book, learning a simple new skill, organizing your room or desk neatly. Celebrate achieving these goals no matter how small. Example: reward yourself with a special coffee or watching a movie you love. Dealing with failure positively. Why? Failure is part of growth and you must learn to benefit from it rather than let it discourage you. How? If you make a mistake or fail, don't blame yourself harshly. Ask yourself: what did I learn from this experience? How can I improve in the future? Remember that all successful people have gone through many failures. Engaging in new activities. Why? Trying new things helps you discover new skills and increases your sense of competence. How? Participate in workshops, training courses, or volunteer activities. Learn a new hobby like drawing, cooking, or sports. Focus on enjoying and learning from these activities, not perfection. Improving your appearance. Why? Taking care of your appearance gives you a sense of confidence and affects how others treat you. How? Wear clothes that suit you and make you feel comfortable and confident. Pay attention to personal hygiene and overall style. Try a simple change in your appearance like a new haircut. Practical example of applying Step 2. Discovering strengths. You realized you are good at writing, so you decided to develop it by writing a weekly article. Positive self-talk. Every day tell yourself: I am improving in expressing myself and will achieve my goals. Small achievement. You completed an article and published it on your blog. Receiving positive feedback. New experience. You joined a training workshop to improve your writing skills, boosting your confidence. Step 3. Improving communication and interaction skills. Goal: build positive and influential relationships through effective communication skills that enhance your presence and make you a strong, likable personality. Active listening. Why? Good listening shows others that you respect and care about what they say, increasing your influence. How? Focus entirely on the speaker without distractions. Use facial expressions that reflect your interest like smiling or nodding. Paraphrase what the person said to ensure understanding like "Do you mean that?" Speaking clearly and confidently. Why the way you speak directly affects how others perceive your personality. How use a clear and steady voice without hesitation. Avoid negative words like maybe or I don't know. Take your time to think before speaking and say what you mean without rushing. Maintain eye contact with the person you're speaking to. Learning positive body language. Why body language sometimes speaks louder than words and gives a strong impression of your personality. How stand straight to reflect confidence. Use natural hand gestures to clarify your ideas. Avoid putting your hands in your pockets or looking at the ground while speaking. Showing respect and appreciation. Why respecting others makes them respect you, which is the foundation of building positive relationships. How use sincere compliments like I appreciate your efforts or you're great at this. Don't interrupt the speaker. Wait until they finish. Treat everyone politely regardless of differences. Handling criticism and negative situations wisely. Why your reaction to criticism highlights your strength and emotional control. How listen to criticism without reacting or interrupting. If the criticism is constructive, thank the person and discuss it politely. If the criticism is negative or destructive, ignore it and focus on your goals. Building a strong network of relationships. Why having supportive people around you helps you grow and boosts your confidence. How take the initiative to meet new people in your work or social environment. Participate in group activities like volunteering or training courses. Stay in regular contact with friends and family. Practical example of applying Step 3. Active listening. While a friend was talking about their problem, you listened well and paraphrased their words. So you're saying you feel frustrated because of work. Speaking confidently in a work meeting, you expressed your ideas clearly and without hesitation, grabbing everyone's attention. Positive body language. You maintained a straight posture and eye contact during your presentation. Respect and appreciation. You thanked a colleague for their help in a project, strengthening your relationship. Result: by improving your communication skills, you will become more influential and persuasive in your surroundings. This will help you build strong relationships and increase self-respect, significantly enhancing your personality. Step 4. Taking responsibility and making wise decisions. Goal: develop the ability to take responsibility and make correct decisions that reflect a strong and independent personality. Acknowledging personal responsibility. Why realizing that your life is the result of your choices gives you the power to control your future. How stop blaming circumstances or others and start asking yourself, what can I do to improve my situation? Admit mistakes instead of denying them and consider them opportunities to learn. Take responsibility for your decisions even if they are not perfect, as this makes you more mature. Setting priorities and improving time management. Why organizing your time helps you make informed decisions and achieve your goals efficiently. How identify the most important tasks in your life and work on them first. Use techniques like to-do lists or the Pomodoro technique to manage your time better. Avoid procrastination by breaking big goals into smaller manageable tasks. Learning how to make wise decisions. Why making the right decisions reflects your maturity and earns you more respect from others. How gather sufficient information before making any important decision. Weigh the pros and cons of each available option. Don't make decisions based solely on emotions. Combine logic and reason. Consult experienced people when needed, but don't let them decide for you. Dealing with consequences and accepting results. Why facing results, whether positive or negative, makes you stronger and more mature. How accept results courageously and take responsibility for your actions without excuses. If the decision was wrong, analyze the mistakes and learn from them to improve future decisions. Remember that all successful leaders have made mistakes but learned from them. Planning for the future carefully. Why having a clear plan helps you make decisions that align with your long-term goals. How define a clear vision of what you want to achieve in the coming years. Set measurable goals with a specific timeline. Regularly review your plans to ensure you're on the right track. Overcoming the fear of making decisions. Why fear of failure prevents you from progressing in life. How know that every decision you make provides a new experience and an opportunity for growth. Don't strive for perfection. Focus on progress and continuous improvement. Practice making small daily decisions to build self-confidence. Practical example of applying Step 4. Problem: you avoided taking responsibility for the outcomes of your decisions and always blamed circumstances. Solution: you started analyzing your mistakes and created a plan to improve your work performance through better time management. Result: you learned how to take responsibility for your decisions and gradually improved your professional level. Step 5. Developing self-discipline and self-control. Goal: build a strong personality by committing to positive habits and controlling emotions and behaviors to achieve your goals consistently and sustainably. Setting clear goals and working on them regularly. Why? Because clear goals provide the motivation to stay committed and disciplined. How set specific measurable goals with a defined timeline. Example: I will read a self-development book every month. Break large goals into smaller achievable steps. Create a daily or weekly plan to ensure steady progress. Controlling desires and negative habits. Why? Because resisting temptation strengthens your inner resolve and makes you more disciplined. How? Avoid time-wasting habits such as spending hours on your phone. Use the second rule to start tasks without hesitation. Gradually replace bad habits with positive ones. Committing to a structured daily routine. Why? Because a routine helps maintain stability and achieve goals effectively. How? Create a daily schedule with specific tasks like work, exercise, learning, and relaxation. Set fixed times for waking up and sleeping to maintain energy levels. Avoid procrastination by sticking to your plan regardless of circumstances. Practicing willpower and perseverance. Why? Because willpower is the key to overcoming obstacles and achieving success. How? Start with small goals. Certainly, here is the text with all symbols, punctuation, and spacing removed. Practicing willpower and perseverance. Why? Willpower is the key to overcoming obstacles and achieving success. How? Start with small goals. Gradually increase challenges. Remind yourself of reasons behind goals. Stay persistent and reward yourself after milestones. Handling stress and emotional control. Why? Stress and emotional instability hinder progress and weaken self-discipline. How? Practice relaxation techniques. Avoid impulsive reactions. Focus on solutions and seek support when overwhelmed. Eliminating distractions and improving focus. Why? Focus is essential for achieving goals efficiently. How? Identify and minimize distractions. Use productivity tools. Dedicate time blocks for deep work and create a focused workspace. Developing patience and long-term thinking. Why? Success requires patience and consistent effort over time. How? Avoid instant gratification. Accept setbacks. Stay committed and learn from others' success. Practical example of applying Step 5 problem. Struggling with procrastination and lack of self-discipline. Solution: create a structured routine. Set small goals. Reduce distractions and focus on productive habits. Result: improved self-discipline, time management, and consistent goal achievement. By following these 5 steps you will achieve personal mastery and create a more fulfilling and successful life. Absolutely. Here's the translated text without emojis. Step 8. Developing emotional intelligence and dealing with others wisely. Goal: strengthening your personality by understanding your own emotions and managing them effectively, and building strong relationships based on mutual understanding and appreciation. Self-awareness of emotions and evaluating them. Why? Because recognizing your emotions and understanding their impact on your behavior is the foundation of emotional intelligence. How? Notice how you react to different situations. Ask yourself regularly, why do I feel this way? Use a journal to track and analyze your emotional state. Managing and controlling emotions consciously. Why? Because the ability to control your emotions helps you make wise decisions and avoid impulsive reactions. How? Practice deep breathing and relaxation techniques when feeling stressed. Use rational thinking instead of getting carried away by emotions. Learn how to redirect negative emotions into positive energy. Developing empathy and understanding others' emotions. Why? Because empathy enhances your ability to build strong relationships based on understanding and respect. How? Try to put yourself in other people's shoes to understand their feelings. Listen attentively and with interest without making judgments. Use phrases like, I understand how you feel. Controlling reactions to others. Why? Because controlling your reactions makes you appear more mature and preserves your relationships positively. How? Avoid reacting immediately to provocations, and take time before taking any action. Deal with criticism calmly and confidently without getting emotional. Focus on solutions rather than just focusing on problems. The ability to resolve conflicts wisely. Why? Because a strong person is one who can manage conflicts wisely without escalation. How? Listen to all parties and be impartial before offering solutions. Use calm communication to resolve problems without escalation. Admit mistakes when necessary and show willingness to cooperate. Strengthening positive social relationships. Why? Because strong relationships provide emotional support and boost your self-confidence. How? Dedicate time to friends and family and be genuinely present. Respect others' feelings and express your appreciation for them consistently. Offer help and support when others need it. Dealing with stress in a balanced way. Why? Because the ability to manage stress makes you more stable and focused. How? Exercise to relieve stress. Break down large tasks into smaller parts to avoid burnout. Take short breaks to maintain your mental energy. Developing social intelligence and interacting skillfully. Why? Because understanding social dynamics makes you more accepted and influential in your environment. How? Pay attention to the small details in others' interactions, such as facial expressions. Learn how to choose the right words for each situation. Be flexible in dealing with different personality types. A practical example of applying Step 8.